Okay, let's take a moment. Let's just take a little moment before before we move on, before we start the whole video. In fact, so this reply made me laugh. That's why I had to include it in the video for some reason. Everyone who took a signal, what's that? This one, like, more like, I told him it was going to go down like that. Okay, it was a downtrend. Today was a downtrend for boom. I mean, for crash 500. You want to focus on crash 500. It's a downtrend. It's just been down. So people are scared of lot size, and we're going with lot size 50 now. So, anyways, if you have $1,000 account, don't be scared of lot size. Whatever I have, if you just join under my mentorship, I have something real good, big for you. Trust me. So here's the thing. Yeah. Anyways, there are guys who are really serious. You see. You follow what you're told, didn't? Anyways, it's good that people learn and they take advantage of what they see. You take advantage of what they see. So today, what I'm going to give you is a breakdown of everything, how everything has been, how everything moves, so that you get to that point where you start being profitable as well. Make sure you pay much attention to this, because if once you miss this one out, and I don't know what else is going to be there, because like I said, I started the basics. Started slowly, so that I show you exactly everything, how everything works. You understand? So at least you understand how everything works. Started from the basics, where you start from creating your first account, funding it, and withdrawals and everything else. I have everything covered. So no, this video will cover up how to withdraw direct to your Visa account. So yeah, that's just the way it is. Anyways, wrap it up right here, so that yeah, we get things started. Then the next video after this, for the guys who are under my mentorship, and I don't know I don't know, people, we have a new indicator set up. We have something real big, real cool. Trust me, that's going to be something major. You see, like a video, it will be more like a live session of how the indicators work and everything else, so that you get a glimpse of how to go about everything. So that at least you have eyes for the market. You won't be scared. That's why you see some of us taking lot size 50. Because we know what's happening in the markets, and that's why you see me when I say something's about to happen, it goes exactly how it goes. So yeah. So here's how you request for a withdraw. You go to cashier, you go on withdraw, and you request that. Then what you do next is go to Gmail. Click here. Yes, it's me. Takes you here. We'll get to all that because we can. So the withdraw the withdrawals which I can use, which are available, are the ones which I deposited on this account. So there's a card, there's Perfect Money, there's also Screw. See, so I can request a withdraw here. It's free. Just go there, put in my card, all that, and I request a payout. That's how you withdraw. So I withdraw everything in that account. Not really everything. Everything which was there put on the fiat account, but we also have something to trade with. But I'm going to deposit afterwards sometime in the future.
Not born. They are made by artificial hallucination. Kings must fight for empires. Madmen for applause. We must learn to live together as brothers, or perish together as fools. He that can walk is born to be a king of something. Too many kings can ruin an army. Focus on what works for you. Introducing the sides of trading excellence. Trade with no fear of the markets. Win every single time. We are not your ordinary traders. We are professionals. We are money makers. Do you want to join us? Head over to our YouTube channel, subscribe and turn on the notification. Join our Telegram group and be a part of our community. We are KDMFX. Join us. Never lose again.
I'm sure you've seen me updating this account most of the times. Yesterday we really had a bad day. We really had a bad day. This is a bad day which happened yesterday. So the profits were 50. The negative was somewhere there. Despite all the profits made, she lost everything. This was the profit she made, and boom, that happened. So this happened. It reduced the profit. And anyways, let's see what happened. So today would come from from here. You see. So today it goes like that. Started making profits. So this is what happened. Yeah. So this is what happened. Exactly what happened. These. Yeah. And here it goes. So. Oops. So this is what happened. So here's the account. So this is what happened. I've been updating you guys on this account. So this is where she is right now. So see, some losses and some withdrawals at least. See, the moral of this story is that never give up. When you make a big loss, always go in for the profits again. Then you move. At least that makes some sense. So the next video, you know what it's going to be about.
Came from a total of $2.9 billion from Feeney's stake in duty-free shoppers, $3.8 billion from Atlantic's investment income, and $2.5 billion from General Atlantic Partners, which Feeney also founded in 1980 to fund high-growth businesses. Feeney's always been passionate about
the most expensive ones. Car brands don't update their tech as often as companies that make phones or tablets, so they tend to use slightly older, less powerful chips. And these are lower priority for the chip manufacturers because they just aren't as profitable. But demand also plays a big part. So if you
You know what it is? It always starts with the best intros. Just like this, man. There's no magic like you said. You see all that? Bruh, 24 hours, man. It hit 200 from $7. KDMFX all the way. Whoa, we're doing the most. At least my group is eating. Let me see. Where am I going to go? It just takes. Where am I going to go? Let me go on my page. Let me just go on my page. The intro is going to be far because everyone is saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Still holding everything. Oh, let me see. Okay, so mastering is actually the. Oh yeah, let me see. Oh, okay. Yeah. People who are following, bruv. People are following. Anyways, he has the setup. He has everything. You see what's going on there. Where is my? Yeah, here. Here's the thing. Sometimes as we give out such things, we tell the market is going that way. So it's a daily thing, man. On my channel, you find all these. I think somebody said something. What was that? It's somewhere. What was that? Oh yeah, here. Yeah, here's the thing. So this is going to be the intro of all these, man. So let me see. Boom. It's a payback time. It's revenge. Okay, enough of that. Let's get into it. Make sure like, subscribe. I'm going to help out everyone on my YouTube channel. Trust me, everyone. It's going to be clear. This video is going to be something clear. You should check. I know some people get spiked halfway. If you want to cut spikes, after this, you know what's going to happen. A very exclusive video. Anyways, thank you for staying close to me. Thank you for keeping it running and going, guys. At least the more you learn, the more you show results, the more you give out those updates and everything. It gets to motivate others to carry on, not to give up trading. So that's how it's going to go. That's how we're going to roll. Because if I show you the results, I'm doing like it's a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing. The lot size 50 is doing the most. Is doing the most. Okay, this is just going to be a series of something. Like I need to explain something to you. So I'm sure you can see all these are these are lot size 10, 20, 10 and 20, just like that. So all these were taking where the stars were appearing. Where the stars were appearing. These trades didn't stay that long in the markets, maybe 2 minutes. Then I was out. So use the high lot size just to reach your desired or your daily target. You can reach your daily target very fast if you do this every time. So as you can see, using high lot size, then you get your point very fast. So here's one thing. If you're a scalper, let me just tell you one thing. If you're a scalper, you can scalp 2 candles, just 2 candles, then you're out of the market. Just 2 candles, then you're out of the market. Where you take your trades is actually at this point. When you see the second block appearing, you can take your entry and go in the markets. Maybe hold for at least 2 candles and you're out. It's hold for 2 candles and you're out. So let me show you the reason why I'm saying that. At this point, I don't recommend you take your entries. The reason being is because the exponential is on the other side, so you always have to look at that. So the other thing is you also need to look at higher time frames, where the stars are appearing, exactly where the stars are appearing. Here, at least, you can go in the markets, you can mix the markets. So the reason why I'm saying here is because, you see, I explained about this, where the moving average is underneath the TP, then you're good. This one, you see where it's at? It's still in the sell region, above the 50. It's above the 50, you just have to sell. You don't have to compromise because you know what it is, you get spiked or something can happen. So Once it crosses to the other side where it's in the buy support zone, at least you can take your entries from this point, you go up. Reason being is because you don't want to be caught up at this point or at this point. But if you follow what this says, you can actually take your trades after the spike when it's in this area down here. After the spike, you take your trades and you can scalp at least 3 candles here out. But if you're using the PC vision, you only see the stars. You only see the stars when it's below the 50 mark here. That's why you see the stars. And you can go in the markets and you can see everything which is below here. Everything which is below here is just perfect. It's just perfect. Everything which is below here is just perfect. Perfect. Everything. When it's just in this buy support zone, it's perfect. All entries are just perfect. Remarkably perfect. You don't have to worry about anything. And sure, there's not that thing where I got spiked in the markets, but still kept on holding for a reason, because of the stars. I'm sure. How can you do this? The reason why something like that. So see the scalps, what was happening here. I got in the markets, it went all the way. This is the star was here, so this star is was actually in the 15. You see from the 15. You see from the 15, the star was there. It went all the way to a point. Then yeah, here we don't have any star here, so we're taking the star which is on the 5. I actually got spiked, but I held on because of what? There was a star which popped up at this point, so I got spiked. Then another star popped up at this point, so this one's just going to complete and hit the TP, then yeah, to go all the way up. So the 15 has actually formed. So once you see the stars, you're good to go. But if you're scalping using the 1 minute at least, you can go in the markets at that point. You see, I'm sure at least here you can now see. Took an inch. I took an inch at that point. I got spiked. Then you see, I took another inch at that point to close it. Then so I wish you could see this. The reason why I was saying you have to wait until you see at least another block happened. So you see, this didn't even complete the 1 minute, and it just spiked again, going all the way down. So at this point, you find another block happened, then it will go all the way up. Anyways, that's the way it is. Second block will give you at least a clear entry so that you don't get spiked in between, just like that. Because here there was resistance at this point. There is resistance at that point. Where is this? So there is resistance at this point, and there's also support just at that point. So there you have it. I'm sure at this point would have been a good point for you to sell because of that resistance level. The one you just put at that point. Because look at what happened. Price actually pushed all the way down. Reason being is because the day is actually a downtrend, like as I explained. So see, at this point I'm sure there should be some sort of let's see here. We have some resistance, we have some support. Should be some support here. So to that major. Yeah. Yeah. At least a support right there. But today this support is not all that strong. We can expect a breakout. Then price will go all the way down, because after that one we should have another one. Okay, let me just minimize this a little bit, like that point. Then we should at least mark another. You can mark another one right at that point, just right there. Yes. Then the last one, we don't know where the last one is going to be at. Last one is actually going to be at that point. That's why the last one is the major one is at that point. Anyways, that's the thing we have for you right now, how to put the support key levels and everything else. So that's 5 minutes. And a block of 5 minutes has actually formed. It hit the support, now it's pushing price all the way up. As you can see, there you have it right there. The spike with the gap to always surprise you. You never know what the market has for you, so be careful in the markets. If you want to scalp, like I said, if you want to scalp, 2 candles at least, but also mind the moving average. You know how it is. Once it goes to the other side, you have to wait and see it's support. Then you're good to go. Otherwise, don't be caught up by such spikes. You risk your account being blown.
Alright, you good.
I probably mentioned something like this about support. You see, the first support hit the exponential 40 moving average and it broke down. It went all the way down. So the rest broke it, went to make a retest, did 2 retests, and it's now the color is going to change. Since this is a downtrend, so the color is going to change. Now this is now a new resistance. It's going to be strong. So see, put them all there. The last one is just down there. So we're waiting for price to hit. When it hits that point, and boom, to go all the way up again. Oh, let's see how far this one's going. 44 hours. The 4 hours still downtrend, still pushing price all the way down. So that's just the major. Let me even do this on this one. This one is a major. So something small. It is support. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 supports again. It's going to take some time before they come back. So let's see the day. Yeah, the day almost completing the downwards movement. I'm sure it's going to be more like a doji today. It's going to push price all the way up during the day. So let's see, 30 is at support, 15 is at support, everything is now at support, 5, 1, everything is now at support, now pushing price all the way up. Sure, you have it now. Sure, we marked these before it went all the way down. Let's see how it played out. So this one didn't really turn out to be, let me see, 5 minutes. There's a lot of consolidation, so let's just do this. Let's put it back as or we can just make it a different color, like something like that. Yeah. Let's see. So right now, just spike just happened right now. Okay, so the price was pushed a little bit up from the support, turned all the way up. Okay, so 2 supports now. Yeah, something like that. It seems like they was dancing around today. It goes up, so it's just from spiking right now. It goes up, it goes down. So that's the spike which just happened. You can tell from the daily candlestick what's happening because today is a downtrend. It reached the highest point of resistance. It went all the way, even past the resistance point. So check it out from here. Let me just do this. So I'm sure you saw us mark these edges. So this one was a very strong support. When it hit there, it formed more like a double top. I mean, a double bottom, then it went all the way up. It pushed price all the way up. This one was previous resistance. I mean, previous support. The previous support which changed to resistance. Where is that one? I don't seem to see where we marked the. Let me see. Oh, it was a small one. It was here. The time we started, the first spikes were here. So after the first spikes being here, let me do this. Yeah. So the first spikes being here, it actually formed. Yeah, it formed a perfect resistance. So the first retest was 1, 2, then another retest, and went all the way down to hit again the support which we turned the color in the video. I'm sure when we're doing that you saw that. So here it hit one, it went all the way down, it bounced again, then it broke it. So after breaking that, it changed from a resistance to support. So this one was also a 10 cast. It was also a 10 cast one. So after changing, it formed a strong support for this nice uptrend. Then now it's going to be okay. Here on top is that resistance and another resistance, double top, two double tops. From that point, double top, and from that point, double top. Then here, perfect double tops, which formed a perfect resistance from that point to that point. Okay. Yes, it's interesting. Anyways, that's how it is. That's how it is. I guess now we're going to finalize everything and we just close and wrap it up just right here. Yeah, we're just going to give some examples and see what happens once you get spiked and everything, what you need to do. Sometimes you find you get spiked, you don't know why you take your entries from, but you know what it is, like I explained. To avoid such, you need to wait until the next bar happens if you're scalping like here. So at least you can take this other entry. Just imagine here. I'm sure you don't see the star. You don't get to see the star here because you know what it is. All these are up, so it's a downtrend. So you can actually sell. So from this point you sell, you go down with the market. You don't really buy from this point. Actually, you sell from this point. In fact, you just calculate how much you can make of this, and you just know it's not all that much. So what you just do, you just take a sell. So you catch these spikes instead. Once you catch these spikes, you know where you take a TP from. See, when market starts from this point on the bottom, you see the crossing. It goes all the way up. It goes all the way up, as you can see. It goes all the way up before these spikes, and another crossing just happened at this point. It just happened at this point, and yeah, that's where the star appears from. The same thing happened there. The star was just here, but trended just a little bit, and I got spiked from that point. I'm sure you see it in the video. Then yeah, it's not a video, but I put a screenshot to something. You see, market actually pushed. It went all the way, touched that point, and you know what it is. So yeah, that's it. That's it right now. which one is better between the trading robot and manual trading? Which one do you think is going to be better? While you leave your trades on good analysis, you sleep, you relax, you wake up, you find profit. Which one would you prefer? Which one do you prefer? Let's see. After taking analysis, then boom, that's 5 minutes, 5 lot size. 15 minutes, you see where it is. What motivated this? I'm sure you can ask, what motivated this? Is it the crossing of the moving averages? The formation of the candlesticks? Yeah. All that is true. Looking at even the charts there, we show everything. But my price is coming from the top and it's going all the way down. What else isn't there to see? Because you saw that. Could have taken another entry because the time I was checking the markets, the time I took my scalping, I was actually scalping the wiki on the 4H. It spiked. See? That's how it is. That's how it goes. It even broke where it spiked from. It broke another support area at this point. Exactly at this point. It broke it. So anyways, after this, we're just going to have a group review. We see what's happening in the group as well. Then, yeah, we can take it from there. So this is how you do it. So after you're done with everything, so how you have to do is you can take a trades like this. That's where you open your position. You open your position from that point. This is what you see. So this is I'm going to show you through the time frames. Right now I'm just taking that trade just for the sake of showing you guys, because I'm only remaining with a few minutes before a spike or anything happens, because another block of 5 minutes is about to happen just at that point. So just when it happens, only remaining with 10 seconds for it to appear. And as you can see that, because I'm using the PC right now, so this is a profit you're going to make of the trade for like 1 minute. So now another block has happened, so you close your position like that. That's how you close your position. Or the other point of closing a position, you close like this. Once you open a trade, so this is the kind of trade I'm doing is the one we call scalping. This is what we call scalping. So like the way I've opened the position, or you can press and hold, and you can close your position like that. That's how you close your positions. So this is crash. Then we have all these. So for me, I basically trade crash most of the times, and we can also see what boom is happening. So for boom, most of the times what you do is you sell like that. So for boom, you sell. For crash, you buy. But you can also do a reverse trade where you catch the spikes. I'm doing this because it's a 5 minutes time frame right now. So 5 minutes blocks always complete in profits before a spike happens. So like this one, you can expect a spike or something, but price is going down. So crash 500 is one which makes more profit than boom, because the same trade I'm taking right now, you see, it's going to take a while before something happens. So I'm just going to scroll you through the time frames. So these are the time frames, and also the indicators. We're going to come back at them. See, that's how it is. So we're going to close this position like this, or you press and hold, and you can close your position. You can modify your position, put a stop loss, put something there, so you can close the position. The thing I was talking about, crash, which has spiked, would have shown you something, but it just spiked. Let's crash 500. I've taken at least a sale. So you see, crash has actually spiked going down. We took a trade just on top right there, then we just closed the position not to be caught by a spike. So that's a spike which happened on cash. It's about to break. It's a downtrend right now. You see the daily, it's a downtrend with a wiki on top. So you don't have to enter this position to stay longer in the markets to scalp. all you have to do, you can just put a sell position, you find the perfect resistance zone, then you go down with the whole trend going all the way down. But we did scalps based on what we're seeing there on the PC, the stars, the star entries, and that's how we came to make a few profits. The profits we made from the explanation. There's also another way of taking trades where you put a stop loss or a TP. So this is a TP right there. It can be moved based on whatever movement you want to make. Then it's a stop loss. What you can do is, see, put a stop loss. You can put it tight like there. Then for TP, it's going to close for you in profits. You can see it from here. Once it hits a red line right there, it will close in profits. Once it hits a red line underneath it, it's going to make losses. So we can see how it's going to close in profits. You just wait and see how it's going to close in profit. So what we're doing right now, just scalping through. See, just closing profit. Yeah, everything has been closed for that position. As long as the conditions are right, you can still hold and wait for the next TP to hit the next TP. So you take full advantage of the trend. That's how it is. The blue MA is underneath the red MA, it's pushing price up. But always be conscious when the red MA crosses the candlestick, it might be a possible downtrend. But everything seems to be fine. Tested these, results are just okay. So yeah, you can go up with the trend. See, those are the results. So after all this tests and everything, this is the last conclusion you're going to have. At least you can see it's making profit. Even after it spikes, it's still in profit. That's like $20 profit right there. That's how we're going to keep it. At least we see the crossing within 70 and 30 is just okay. And I think we're just going to change the value just a little bit to find the right buying points and make it work.